Rooster Teeth Games' upcoming uncooperative multiplayer shooter is a great representation of the phrase, "what goes around, comes around." After going hands-on with the game, I can honestly say that it's a wild Evolve, Overwatch, and Mario Kart fusion, which sounds odd, I know, but trust me, it's fun. Just for that reason alone, the game could rise up to be another esports sensation that players will want to keep coming back to. I'm Brad Crespo, and this is Noisy Pixels' impressions of Vicious Circle.
What else you got?
Vicious Circle is set in a vibrant yet gritty 1960s-like sci-fi universe that's inspired by retro comics. The game has 4 players take on the role of a mercenary who needs to compete for loot, and then 1 player controls a monster that, well, needs to kill everyone. For mercenary players to win a match, it takes more than just killing the player-controlled monster, as mercenaries win by gathering a special resource called nuggets scattered across the map. Once they've collected enough, they can call in an evac and end the match. But there's a catch. Only 1 mercenary can escape and emerge the winner. The monster, on the other hand, wins by killing all the mercenaries. The objective for mercenaries definitely isn't similar to other 4v1 games, since in those games, the 4 players generally need to work together to defeat the odd player out. It's an interesting twist that'll ultimately lead to every match players take on to be different from the last. Now don't get me wrong, there can be a little bit of cooperation involved in Vicious Circle, as players can work with other mercenaries to survive. To prevent players from killing each other non-stop, thus making matches go on forever, there isn't any sort of friendly fire. That said, players can still outwit their opponents by using the environment and a selection of helpful gadgets. The amount of strategy involved is actually what I found to be fascinating about the game. It's not just a run and gun shooter, it's more of a brains versus brawn shooter that requires you to come up with and unleash various strategies at the right place and time to achieve victory. Any player can come out of nowhere to win, which is how the game is kind of like Mario Kart. When Vicious Circle releases, it will only have online multiplayer. Because of how wild things can get in Vicious Circle, the game will be a fun time for both players and viewers, which means it could very well end up being one wild esports title. For every match that you'll take on, the game is going to make you salty, but there will be plenty of times that are going to be pretty satisfying. Vicious Circle is set to launch later this summer on PC via Steam. Thanks for watching. You can read our full impressions of the game at noisypixel.net. Noisy Pixel is run by a group of gamers who work hard to deliver news, reviews, previews, and more. Please subscribe to keep up with all of our future content.